Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a real good one coming. Gonna take a little trip, about 10 miles from here. Got a phone call for a guy who's got a 1980 Corvette. Been sitting for over 30 years in a garage attached to the house, so it's climate controlled. It is covered up. He bought the car brand new, and I believe he says he put an intake on it, maybe a camshaft and a couple little modifications, and drove it for a while. Not long, 5,000 miles ain't long. And life got in the way. Yep, married, believe he had some kids and jobs, and been very successful in his life, and some things take a back seat. You got to do what you got to do. So the car got covered up and pushed in the garage, and that's where I come in. I get a little phone call saying, hey, I got a car I want you to look at. I want to fix it up, put it back on the road again, and I want to do a lot to it because it's in my garage. Come over and scoop it up and take it back to your shop and tell me what you think, and we'll get a list going and we'll work on it. Okay, deal. So we're going to take a little trip over there and put our peepers on that and hook and book. All right, here we go. All right, here we are. We're at our destination. We'll go and see this time capsule, and we'll meet everybody.
What's up, John?
What's going on? How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
We met before.
Yeah, we met you before. Yeah, that's right. Over his house at the bar.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the color of that truck, even though it says Ford on it.
Candy apple.
I like it.
Here, I didn't realize. Why'd you bring the trailer? It's not anywhere near ready to move.
I thought we were ready to do that. That's what the whole plan was. Oh, that's what that was.
Well, you have to
oh, shoot. Okay.
We can get it on. Everything's frozen up. You got to do some prep work before.
Woo! Wow.
Anything. Where's the hood? Down in my basement. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's been off the road since '91.
91. Wow.
Yeah, I remember the flags you paint. I remember this. And after all that time,
Wow.
something hit this. Really, something fell?
Victim to something. Yeah, always when they're in the garage. If not a bicycle or a door or...
And
wow.
when I went in, I can't turn the ignition key all of a sudden, so I don't know what's up with that. It may have something to do with the lock. The clutch? I don't know. And my cover ripped.
Wow. How many miles on this?
5,200.
5,200 miles. 624 heads. They're the open chamber. 194 heads. Smog head, basically. So it probably makes,
they're 76. They're the larger.
I think this was like 8.5 or 9-to-1 motor. I think it was.
See, and the reason I didn't get the L82 because I just found all my paperwork. Because that engine, you couldn't get manual transmission. It was only automatic.
Really?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
The IROCs did that
open
too.
it up. You can. It's the.
My 87 IROCs. They wanted to.
Wow.
The big motor only got automatic.
Wow.
5.7.
Unbelievable. Wow. What a time capsule.
Yeah. They did do an electric fan on it. Just a little.
Yeah, I screwed that up.
You probably don't do too much.
No, that was, and then from what I remember, I was going to start tearing it apart once I took it off the road. I don't know.
All right, so you said talking about doing something like side pipes on this or something?
Yeah.
Do you think you got to change the headers to do that? Because I think they angle outward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might have to go back to the stock manifolds. Maybe.
Oh, this is this? No, it is power steering. Okay, it's power assist.
Brakes.
Yeah.
Huh.
AC car too.
Yeah. Not like mine. It was no power steering, no power brakes, no AC.
Yeah. Manuel.
So, like you were saying, I'd like to change the heads. I've been looking at some of the stuff and YouTube. It's like there's so many guys out there with their opinions on what's good heads, what manufacturers.
You mentioned a pair of heads. You
Pro Max.
I never heard of Profiler.
Profiler, yeah. There's a bunch of different. Yeah, they're cheaper brands, but they had good reviews.
The one guy said Profiler is the best for small block Chevys.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
It depends on what you want to spend. If it, you're not racing it. I mean, just want to get some more pep out of the thing.
Yeah. And
Especially
I
with
don't
a
know how
four-speed.
many, with the
Cool.
with the CCs for the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. The combustion chambers, yes. Well.
because they have 180, 195, 200.
Oh, the runners for the intake, yes, yeah.
So
This,
I don't even know what to.
Do you have the cam card that when you put the cam in here, do you remember what it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what
good.
I sent you a picture of.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I got the cam card picture. Might not have went through.
Plus, I always bought these.
Oh, I love
So
it.
that's
Yeah, I
where
have a couple of them.
found out about the heads and all.
Cool. What's that big block 6-speed?
Yeah.
Or LS? Ooh, I gotta watch how I say that. People get mad when you say that word anymore. LS. Word, letters.
I like old school.
This thing needs a,
What would a new LS run? Like 6, 7, 8?
Well, depends on, what do you mean, like runs? Money-wise?
Yeah.
Depends on what you're getting.
Side by side.
I think you can catch the frame up there.
Do I need wood? I don't remember.
Ooh, catalytic converter.
Yeah, there's a cross piece. Just push ahead more.
Wow.
Do I need a piece of wood?
It's got a
don't think
Borg
so.
Warner. It's got a Borg Warner 4-speed.
Just go on up more with it. Yeah.
It's not a Muncie.
A little more.
This thing's gonna touch the ground.
Keep going.
It's been
Right there.
the last time it was on the road. Right there. 5,200 miles, all original. Yeah, he did some work to it, but that's what we do when we were kids. Rolled the wheels back on, put it on the ground for the first time since '91.
You got the wheels on. Can you get the... Yeah, let me get to the... She's on the ground.
On the ground, half touchdown. Look at that, it's doing a wheelie. Wow. This thing's gonna clean up nice.
Yeah, I think I need to put a couple bricks underneath.
Oh, to get the jack out?
No. Are you worried about her rolling? She probably won't roll with the flats anyway.
No, that's hitting.
Wow.
Oh, you can't get it out?
Yeah, it's hitting the exhaust.
Oh.
Clear?
Oh, wait a minute. I'll get this brick out.
No, leave that.
No, leave 'em there.
Oh, you needed that to get out.
Alright.
Okay,
To
clear
clear
roll.
the flow.
There it is, on the ground practically, except for some bricks.
Yeah, that is a tall
I
jack.
probably didn't even need that. Alright.
Wow.
Low profile.
We can roll it
Gonna see the
forward.
light of day in a minute.
What's that?
We might have to put the jack under it to get it out.
Well, we gotta put
I
under
gotta
the,
move it.
it's gotta go that way, yeah. Definitely ain't gonna make it past there.
So because I moved it over this way to have room on the side.
You're gonna have to pull the jack that way as we push. It's trying to rock the jack.
So it's not gonna move.
How are we gonna put it through? Or are you gonna hook it on back?
All the wheels are seized up.
Once it rolls, they'll break loose.
Yeah,
They're just
brakes off, it's out of gear. Alright, we'll put the winch on it, I guess. Yeah, let me do that. wheel turnage. There we go.
Hi.
There's a dragon.
Oh, see, it's in gear.
Can't be.
Well, no, the clutch is.
That thing's not happy.
No, you don't like nothing.
You got it though, Dave? Let me hit the winch. Still stuck. Still stuckies. Here we go. I'm not touching this big pen. Hang on. Watch this quarter panel over here. Let's get this wheel lined up a little better on this thing here. Actually, I may have to pull up a little. Pull this thing up too far. Keep it straight. If I have to, I'll pull the whole car out with the trailer. I'll pull it out and we'll get it in the driveway and line it up. Alright, let's hold it right there. We don't want the trailer. Don't want the car. So it sees the light of day, huh?
Oh, my sunshine.
Yep.
My only sunshine.
Look, it even has GM writing still on the. We'll get that off. Hold on, right?
You don't want this, right? We don't want that.
Don't throw it away.
Now, you want to keep it for something?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Rebuild it?
Yeah, that's fine. We can always use carburetors around the shop. I just rebuilt one for the gasser too. Look at that. All right, so now we got to get it so it lines up with the ramps. Yeah, you're almost there. All right, start straightening it out. You got this. You're good. Keep it straight. All right, straighten the wheel out. And you got it. Ready? There you go. Beautiful. How are we looking on that ramp, Dave? Right there on your side. Good?
Yeah.
I can't see it. Up, anti-freeze coming out of the block. Let me get this on the trailer. Ooh, stacking my drum up here. Woo! Stack that drum. Oopsie. All right. Look at that. Hope you ain't got no cats.
All dirty when you drive driving out of here.
When you come back, it comes back, it'll be nice and shiny and fast.
So I'll get a new tank, and I don't know if the filler tube and all that, or no.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. I mean, it's only got,
Yeah.
we'll get it apart. If it's all mushy, yeah, we'll change it.
So yeah, and call me so I could come down. And...
All right. Make sure everything's good. We got all the parts.
Yeah, they're all there.
Car's tied down. All right. Let's go. Okay, so Vetski is now in its temporary home of being worked on here. As you saw in the previous part of the video, this is going to get a big makeover. Big makeover, all the way from 4-core radiator to dual fans to injection to headers and side pipes, tires, rims, pretty much everything. Control arms, maybe bushings, we'll see. But this thing is just one time capsule. I mean, you get in the car and it still smells like leather, brand new leather in here. I mean, there ain't a nick or cut when he's stitching it all. It's just absolutely a 5,200 mile time capsule. I can't wait to see the underside of this. All right, set up on the lip. Let's look underneath this time capsule. Let's look underneath this time capsule. Woo! A little oil leak there. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I hear barking spiders out there. Wow. Looks like we have a, yep, Warner gear division. That's a Borg Warner transmission. Huh. I think this engine was originally blue. Why it's got an orange oil pan and a blue bell housing. Oh, look at that. The old bead style catalytic converter. Check that out. Man, look at this thing. It's just nothing but, all this is coming off too. Shoo! Oh, is that leaking? Hey, look at that. Shock's leaking. Hey, look at that. Shock's blown out. Huh. Both of them. The seals dried out from having them up on the lift, Dave. Look, they're all leaking. He said he wanted to put new shocks on it. But all the exhaust, the original stuff, GM, so all this is going away. Metal springs, no composites. This thing is clean.
They're all blown.
Oh, is that one leaking too? Oh yeah, because they were hanging, probably because when they were hanging, they were probably maxed out too long, and when we put them down, the seals were dried out and it was junk. So this is, what did they say this was, an L82?
L48.
L48. That's right, 350. Man, whew. Lots of upgrades coming. Big radiator with fan shroud and electric fans, everything. Probably gonna end up rebuilding this power assist. Also, I'm sure that's gonna leak. Headers are going out. We are doing side pipes. Look at that factory paper, probably tagged from the tape on this from something when they assembled it. Wow, unbelievable. Factory spare. The what do you call it, space saver. Still got the little nubs on it. Wow. Shoo.
Tank looks good.
Yeah, I got a whiff of that stale fuel for a bit there when we moved it. Oh wow. All right, well, get a list together of stuff we're gonna do for this and do some pricing and see what's gonna happen. Okay, welcome to Friday. Friday in my world right now. Dogs are out there enjoying themselves. Rode the mini bike around the yard. Had some fun. So, I guess right now where we're gonna start is, I guess we could pull that fuel filter out of there because we're going injection. It won't handle that. It's not for that. I want to pull the intake and the distributor out. I want to pull the headers out. I'm gonna pull all the exhaust out. I guess I'll pull the, I don't know what else I'm gonna pull. I guess water pump, because that's sure them seals are no good in that. This engine was blue, somebody painted it. I guess obviously he painted it silver. It's got the wrong timing tab on it, looking at it from here, with a chrome timing cover. I'm almost to the point where I think I want to pull this engine and clean it up, get rid of that chrome timing cover, which always leaks anyway, and it is wet on the pan. Pull the pan, make sure there's no critters in it, which I don't think it was. That's been open. They had no valve covers, but it was, doesn't mean nothing got in there. Head's got to come off anyway. Put the right timing tab on that thing, because that is not right. It looks like it's bent on the bottom. Paint this thing correctly, whether it be blue or orange or red, whatever color he wants it, and just clean up underneath here. Respritz that cross member. Gives you time to move around in here, inspecting parts and stuff. I mean, every hose in here practically says General Motors on it still. So anyway, all the exhaust's going to try to get that off in one piece. Maybe somebody could use it. I don't know. I mean, look at this thing. It's just every color-coded hose. The pods are still good. The big, what I call coffee can for the vacuum reserve is still there. Everything is so pristine. And we got a power steering belt. It still says GM on it. This thing is just, wow. It's going to get new tires, new rims. Going to get a different style Corvette rim, nothing aftermarket. It's one of their factory ones. He was trying to explain it, but I don't know what it is. So I think we're going to get into this thing. I'd like to look at the lifters on this thing and make sure, because he did a cam in it, make sure it's been broken in correctly. I don't know how many miles he has on it since he put the cam in it. This was an AC car. Unfortunately, I'm trying to get him to put the AC back in it, but he says no. I said, come on, you're going to need it. I know you got T-tops and windows down, but them side pipes are going to get annoying, and you're going to turn the AC on and roll the windows up. I don't know. We're going to beat that horse a little more. Hopefully, we can put the AC back in it. It's not hard to hook back up. So, all right, let's get to getting. All right, so it looks like somebody took the factory exhaust and just cut it, put the headers in. We got a broken spring here on the return. Yeah, somebody's painted this thing in the chassis, I think. Pan's been off. This is blue with red overspray, so yeah, this was painted in the car. Yep. Exhaust don't look too bad. I'll have to undo these bolts. I think these bolts will actually come undone. The old bead style catalytic converter. Huh. Shifter's loose. I got to tighten it up. We couldn't get it out of gear or something. I was wiggling it, and he said the whole thing was loose. So, got the spare down. There's the temporary use spare, never used. Look at that. And I guarantee, oh, by the way, that tank might look brand new on the outside. I pulled the cap off that thing. It smells like varnish. Oh boy, that's definitely, besides I gotta pull the exhaust down to get the tank out. But it's so bad, one drop of that is gonna stink the whole town up, so I gotta be careful doing this. As soon as we set it down and started messing with the car, it started smelling in here, and there was no leaking anywhere. But speaking of leaks, there's your leaking shocks dripping from hanging all four of them. So we're gonna put some Bilsteins in it anyway. But look at the original paint still, and some jacking it up. He says he wants to put all new bushings in this thing. The lower ones look good. The upper ones are starting to crack a little bit. I priced out calipers on Rock Auto. They got a caliper rotor pad set, fairly cheap. I think it was Race Bestis or somebody cross drilled or whatever. So yeah, we'll have fun. Let's get it. There's that oil leak I was talking about, because that gap should not be that big. This isn't in here correctly, so I think I'm gonna pull this. Actually, I can pull the pan under here. Wow, there's tons of room. I'll just drop the pan. Heck with it. We'll do the cover up in there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Easy peasy. I really don't want to pull the engine. Don't look that bad. I don't know. We'll go see what Mike says. His name is Mike, so if I refer to a guy as Mike, or anybody as Mike, it's the owner of this car. Alright. Let me start spraying some of this up. A little bit of PV blaster on some of these clamps. I think this will all come apart. I hate to break or cut anything. In fact, I'm gonna spray the pipes and see if I can get these all apart without destroying anything. Let's see here. Catalytic converters, tacholactic converters. Oh, right in my eye. Great. Wear your safety glasses. I hear my dad already. Let's see if these come undone. Huh. Look at that. Please don't tell me this is all metric. Oh, nuts. 1980. I don't know. Nah, mistaken identity. It's got 16ths, not half. Haha. Look at that. This is going to be so nice working on something that isn't rusted to death. I'm not even going to have an answer. It's going to be like taking a car off the assembly line and taking it back apart again. It's going to be awesome. I guess. That there is probably ½ inch. Yes. Then you need a deep socket for that. Let's see if we can get these clamps off and loosen these mufflers up first. Yeah, I need a deep socket for that. Not thinking this guy here just got a hanger here. Actually, this hanger's broke. Wow, look at that. Guess the rubber hanger gave up the ghost. I'm gonna put a jack right here, not here, here. And this jack's gonna go over here and undo the header collectors and drop the whole thing down in one piece. So I ain't gonna fight them things. They're not exactly round. And that's a lot of heat on the back of those things. That catalytic converter, yeah, she can throw some heat. And them bolts didn't like it over the years, so. Alright, so we're gonna put this whole jack here. Whole jack. And put the back half of this, hopefully, as I undo this. Probably shouldn't undo the hangers, but if I don't undo the hangers, then this is fun. And alright, so make it these. Wow. Yeah, nice. Alright. So the bolts are holding this thing. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna push these out. I don't know what I'm gonna want to do. The flippy flip. I probably should get an extra set of hands, but I'm stubborn, and I don't do things like that. And I already feel. Actually, you know what? I got another hanger in the back here. Here's what I'm gonna do. Put that in there. I gotta undo that back hanger behind the converter, and then we're free, and then this whole thing could fall out. Let's do this. Can't finish something if you don't start. That's what I always say. Every time I get out of my car at work, let's get this done. Can't finish nothing, you don't start. Yep, there's one. Hopefully this thing don't get all cattywampus on me, because it's got mufflers on the end. And it's a little on the heavy side. Alright. Trying to get a good way to do this. Dumb ways to die. Alright, I need a Ubangi thing. A hammer. There we go. The bolts being a pain in the ass. Oh, look out for that. Throwing gaskets at me. Alright, so we are apart. Now, this ought to be interesting. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Clamps undone, that's undone. Probably should do something a little different here. This catalytic converter is a little on the heavy side. Believe it or not. It's not like your everyday ones here. Worst comes to worst, I run like hell. I could phone a friend. Say, hey, can you give me a hand on this? But I'm the stubborn type. Okay. Whoa! Alright, hold on here a second. This thing is being a pain in the rumpus. This doesn't want to cooperate. Alright. Ooh. Wrong way there, silly. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. I didn't really want to take all this in a million pieces apart. It was easier just to try to drop it down. Kind of awkward. You know what I mean? It's like me, awkward. Oh, wow. Woo, woo. Look at heavy. Now, if I only get off the whole deck without dropping it, it'd be good. Come on now. Alright, there we go. Oh boy. Crash. Alright. Woo! One exhaust system. Wow. Okay, after eliminating said exhaust, there's one broken hanger. I'm gonna unbolt these from the frame. They should just be threaded in there. I'll pull this catalytic converter shield down since that's null and void. I think that's a factory one, but that's bolted under here. I hate to cut it. I'll take these headers out. And oh, what's this? Oh, braided heater lines. Okay. Oh, I like this. Three-way ground on a bell housing bolt. But yep, there she is. Werner Gear Division. Yep. All right. Let me get some of these brackets and shields out of here. We'll lighten this car up a little bit. I know all you Corvette boys out there are cringing right now what I'm doing, but you want to buy a 5,200 mile 1980 Corvette catalytic converter shield? If you act now, I'll even throw in the 4 bolts that mount it to the body. Just saying. Alright, check that old fender cover out. Norwood Auto Parts. She's a oldie there. Made in USA. It's like this car. Alright, I'm gonna put this magnetic thing. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, no. Just kidding. Let's get this header off, get these plugs out. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Corvette guys are cringing. Alright, let's give this a try without removing the starter. Alright, I think it's going out the bottom. Yep. I'm gonna have to raise the car up, maybe. There we go. Alright, there's one header. One to go. Alright, left side time. Yeah. Let's do this again. This is gonna be fun because the power steering, the steering box is in the way. See what else comes with it. Gotta get all these plugs out. No dipstick tube though. Yeah. So a little piece of information here while I'm removing these plugs is this is a light duty casting 624 cylinder head, which is a 350 sideways triangle. It's got 194 intakes and 150 exhaust. Has very light duty castings, and they love to crack between the crossover on the where the EGR would be on the factory across the heat riser for the center 2 exhaust valves. It has rotators on the exhaust. These things aren't performance anything. They're junk. They crack real easy, overheat them once they're junk. They warp really easy. Looking for a stock motor
if you're just going to cruise it every day and that's it. Don't cook them, don't abuse them, they're junk otherwise. But I know they use them on everything, but they weren't made to last. That's what these are, 624s. It looks like they're the right casting date code on it too, originals. So this, you can only get this 350, I forget what L designation, L82 or L83, I forget what it was, with a stick. I think the L82 you can only get an automatic, which was the higher horsepower 350 with the 4-bolt. So they say. I don't know. These Corvette guys are crazy. Alright, last header bolt. She's fighting me, but it's going. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Come on. There she goes. Alright. Oh, look, Z-bar. Wonder if it'll come out this way. Maybe. Uh-oh. Nope. Steering rag joint's in the way. Oh, let me get this. Oops. Broken. Petrified bolt here in the way. Or, I mean, not bolt. What am I saying? What do you call it? Gasket. That's it. Uh-oh. Yep, Z-bar's got to come out and drop it out the bottom. Maybe the oil filter too. Yeah. All right. Number 2 reason I hate headers. All right. Clutch rod's off. Now I'm working on the spring. Yeah. All right. Might be better off with that on the bottom. Yeah. And a 9/16 from up top, possibly. All right. Z-bar unbolted. We got the gushy mess here with the grease fitting. There's the Z-bar. And hopefully, voila, Viola. 1 header. Actually, 2 headers. Alright. I guess I'll put this Z-bar someplace safe.